What is up, everyone? It is me, Doggybone Gaming. Welcome back to the channel. And tonight, guys, we're gonna be going ahead and going over a serious topic. And I didn't want to make this video, but I ended up putting on Twitter, like I think a couple hours ago, saying, go ahead and vote if you wanted the video or not. And tonight's topic is obviously gonna be in the title. Defending the furry fandom. And tonight, pretty much, I'm just making a video, pretty much talking about how I want to go ahead and defend the entire furry fandom, because lately everyone knows that a couple of days ago on YouTube, the new feature that they have, Creator on the Rise, one of my most favorite, well-known, artists or YouTubers that I personally like myself, and by the name of Rainy Chaos. A picture's gonna be on screen right here of her, which she has one of the cutest and awesome, amazing personas I could just literally hug if I were to ever meet her. Got a lot of hate for being just a furry within the fandom, and when she was featured, she had to disable her ratings and her comments due to a lot of hate. Now, this personally affects everyone in the furry fandom, and it really sucks, and it pisses me and a lot of people off. The fact that people gotta go ahead and judge others for the hobbies and interests that they have. Pretty much, I ended up making a couple comments on Scarce's video from yesterday, because at the end of Scarce's video, he pretty much made a rude statement that triggered a lot of furries in the fandom. And one of my comments, which was actually the first one and the main one, managed to go ahead and even basically be slightly trending, where even if you go on his video right now, it's not at the very top, but it's kind of like the 20th comment of like trending or so, where I have a lot, and I mean a lot of comments, replies. I think it's probably the most replied comment throughout his comment section, of me getting a lot of replies of a lot of hate, just because I put like a paragraph pretty much explaining that it's really rude to bash furries, especially if you don't even know anything about the fandom at all. And so basically, quite a lot of the comments were pretty much just saying that we're fur fags, dog fuckers, we do sexually related things, we're cancer, we should die, kill ourselves, hang yourself, all the usual general hate stuff that almost everyone gets on a daily basis, except, we're getting it just because, we're being ourselves, and in a fandom that we enjoy, that we love. Now, the whole point that upsets a lot of people is the fact that the main topics that these people are like literally attacking furries is basically just a sexual related issue within the fandom, or the bad stereotypes that we were given like a long time ago. So let me put this straight. A lot of people in the fandom like to draw art known as furries. Now, this art is anthropomorphic animals, pretty much animals with human characteristic traits, or just cartoonish animals and all that kind of stuff. There's different type of art styles out there, and furries are really freaking cool. And there are even pretty much movies that are all based off furries. If you guys are a huge fan of Zootopia, that is an entirely based furry movie. Here is Nick Wilde on the screen for you. He is freaking awesome, alright? That is like one of the coolest fox, and he is from Zootopia. And, everyone likes him. Now, let's say there's a furry hater that hated furries so badly, but he likes Zootopia. Now you're pretty much being like a hypocrite, because you're saying you hate furries, yet you like a furry-based like movie. Okay, that makes absolutely no freaking sense of you, and you should probably just shut up and stop hating people. Now, people usually end up hating other people in a furry fandom due to the fact that, apparently, quote unquote, we fuck dogs. No, we do not. We do not do that at all. Now, some people may actually go ahead and have a certain suit called a mersuit and actually have sexual related things to another person in another suit and all that. Alright, that's in their own interest. That's in their own individual, things of whatever they like to do. Alright? Majority of the fandom is not that at all. That is a small percentage of the fandom of some people that, enjoy doing that. And, whether they do that or not, you still shouldn't disrespect them, because, you could go ahead and say rude, hateful shit to them, and then they'll eventually get into depression over your rude words, And if they, I don't know, start hurting themselves or want to kill themselves, then you're gonna get a shit ton of like guilt and hate on yourself back. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to get bashed. All right. I mean, that's just messed up. All right. Some of these people have their own type of ways of doing things or enjoying their own life. All right. There's some people that like to go ahead and wear fursuits just to go to conventions and all that. And for all those people that say that, you know, getting in a fursuit is meant for just going on all fours and barking like a dog, like a complete retard, no, that is not the case. Most people get a fursuit because it's awesome. For one, they think it's awesome. You know, it's a giant fluffy, like giant plush animal toy pretty much in a way. But it's a suit that you get to wear, you know. And you get to like experience your own creative persona in real life, basically. You know, you get to actually act as them. And for all those people that say that you act like a complete idiot when you grow on all fours or you bark or whatever, some of these people like to act, alright? They like to go ahead and play a role as their character, kind of like performing it. So I don't see why that's a problem and why it's a big deal. You know, I actually find that it's kind of cool and it's actually entertaining, you know. So leave those people alone. It's kind of like saying, like, let's say Comic-Con, alright? That's a well-known convention that people go to. And a lot of people dress up as, you know, like superheroes as an example. Like, let's say, I don't know, Iron Man. And let's say you dressed up as Iron Man and then you were pretending to be Iron Man, you know, shooting lasers out of your hands and, you know, shooting rockets and machine guns and all that. And then some person came up to you saying, oh, look, what a faggot you are. You think you're Iron Man? Wow, lo, you're so cool and all that shit. Yeah. See, someone just insulted you. Now you're going to sit down and cry. All right. Yeah. All because you wanted to act out and dress up as your favorite character. That's pretty much the same exact way that these furries in the fandom feel like. Every time they get in their suits and they get harassed, they feel like that. They're just trying to enjoy themselves in their own suits, of their own characters, of their imagination, and they just want to express themselves and, you know, act out their characters. That is perfectly normal. Alright, you know, it's where they enjoy that. That's their hobby. That's their interest. You don't have to bash them for it. Alright, just because a lot of stereotypes were made that were like, you know, really bad of the furry fandom, people like to go off those stereotypes and then just continue on hating furries. And there's even people that don't know what a furry is, yet they hate on them without knowing what it is. If you're gonna hate on something, do research, Google it, study it, and make sure you actually study it good and find out all full information and facts. Don't just bash anything just because, you know, someone said something bad or made a stereotype or whatever, or just made some stupid quote, and then don't just follow them. Don't be like one of those stupid dumbasses and just follow whatever the other guy says, alright? That is not cool. That is not right, you know? And not every fandom out there in the world is perfect, alright? Every single one has its ups and downs, alright? There's fandoms out there that legitimate are completely ruined so badly, or they're good. Alright, for example, let's bring up a gaming community or fandom. Let's say Minecraft, alright? That has a lot of people that had made sexual animations off that kid's game. That it's made for, you know, it's rated E10 and up. You know, for like kids that are 10 and all that could play this and all that. Yet, it's well known for kids and all that because a lot of kids play it and subscribe to, you know, friendly kid in Minecraft, you know, YouTubers out there. Yet there's a lot of news of pedos on these games. There's a lot of sexual animations of this game, and then there's people here that bash Minecraft because of that. Alright, great. It has a flaw. Alright, the game, the fandom, that it has a flaw, but it doesn't mean that you gotta bash it because that was never part of the fandom. You know, some people decided to add that individually. They do it on their own because that was their interest. They just felt like doing it, or we don't know. You know, people just do it. But just because they do something like that doesn't mean you should bash them. Just because you feel uncomfortable with something that you think shouldn't be something done by a person doesn't mean you should bash them, alright? Some people have reasons to why they do certain things, and, you know, that's their hobby, that's their personality, that's their lifestyle they go by. That's just their interest. Everyone is different. You know, we're all different on the outside on how we express each other. on the things you do, but on the inside, we're the same human being. So pretty much for all those people that just hate on furries for like illegitimate reasons, saying, oh, you are kill freaking fur fags, dog fuckers, cancer, kill yourselves and all that. No, I'm sorry, but you all are freaking wrong. And legitimate, you should be the ones that should go ahead and actually go to school and get an education, and actually also get manners. And probably you should go ahead and, go bash your parents for not raising you like a good kid you should have been in the beginning when you were younger, because you shouldn't be bashing people for no reason. Some of these people are just trying to have fun, joy, live their lives, and do what they want, and they're getting harassed constantly every single day for no absolute reason. People like to go ahead and be themselves, express themselves in their own personal, unique, special ways, and they're getting hateful, like harassment words, or things are being said, they're being attacked and all that. It's not right. We're literally in 2017 at this moment, the time that I'm making this video and uploading and all that. Yet we still have a lot of hate. So pretty much, just screw off. Alright, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much it really to say. Like, I don't know how well I'm explaining this video. I mean, I kind of suck at explaining things, but hopefully I explained fairly well. I'm just gonna keep the video simple with the commentary. Probably gonna drop in a couple pictures here and there, but yeah, that's really it for tonight's video. I just wanted to pretty much make this video and get it out of the way and start saying, stop furry hate, please. But other than that, dogs out, bark bark, bow wow. Oh, by the way, please subscribe to Rainy Chaos. She is literally deserves it. Please leave love and support to her channel. She will be in the description and in the cards. But other than that, dogs out, bark bark, bow wow.